Sandeep, you and I were in the studio anchoring through the day and night when all of this happened. And when the information started filtering in, Noor Khan bombed. When Jacobabad was bombed, when Rahim Yar Khan, as Prime Minister Narendra Modi later said, was in coma, every base, or the happiest moment, frankly, for any victim of Pakistan state-sponsored radical Islamist terror, Sandeep, was when Bahawalpur and Muridke were taken down. That was retribution, and on the back of missiles like the BrahMos. What went through your heart and your take on the BrahMos today?
Well, Gaurav, I was actually just thinking of Dr. Shivtanu Pillai when all those missiles were hitting Pakistan. Of course, that joke that he mentioned, that is like the stuff of, that's a legend in the BrahMos Corporation corridors. Everybody talks about it, but no one actually thought we would get to see it being used in the way it had. It's been used in Operation Sindoor. Absolutely fantastic use of this missile, Gaurav. And, it's a vindication of the struggles of the Indian scientists, the Russian engineers who co-developed it with us. The BrahMos today is actually a far better missile than the original Russian missile, the Yakhant, Gaurav. We've indigenized it, we've brought in so many features. And, that is the importance of spiral development. When we talk about spiral development, the BrahMos is the best example of that. It's been in service for 20 years. It was inducted in 2005, test fired before that in 2001. In the last quarter century, the BrahMos today is one of the deadliest conventional weapons that the Indian armed forces have ever used. And it's all three services, Gaurav. I mean, look at it, the Army, the Navy, and the Air Force. The Army has two variants. The Army has a single variant. The Air Force has two variants. The Navy has two variants as well, with a third variant, which is the submarine-launched variant that's waiting for a submarine. At some point, that should come in quickly, because this is possibly, it is one of the deadliest weapons, as I mentioned, Gaurav. And, look at the improvements that Dr. Pillai and his team have brought into the missile. You're looking at the Army that fires the BrahMos Block 3 variant, and that is a variant that was introduced exclusively for the Indian Army. The fact is that it does what is called a steep dive, Gaurav. It has a powered descent into the target. It just drops vertically. It's moving at the speed of nearly 3 times the speed of sound, and the kinetic energy of that, you can just imagine, Gaurav, it's 9 times more than what a normal missile would hit the target with. And there is literally no stopping this missile, Gaurav. And this is something that the Americans, and in fact the whole world, will be looking at very carefully, how the ease with which the BrahMos missiles have gone through all of these Chinese ground-based air defense systems and their radar networks. They were penetrated so effortlessly. They've possibly captured the tracks, that whoosh and the bang of the BrahMos missile in real time, Gaurav. It's really, they couldn't do anything about it. They just watched by helplessly as the BrahMos just cut through their air defense networks.
There's nothing that either Pakistan or China have, and that is the biggest morale booster for every Indian. Once a BrahMos is air-launched or ship-launched or launched from ground, there is nothing that Pakistan or China can do to stop it. And it won't be just one missile that's fired. It's a barrage that goes in, and that's Pakistan's worst nightmare should it continue to spread terror in our country.